Mark, so she has just popped over after warming Fiona up. So we haven't got the score. Oh, we have got the scores. She's in the lead, so congratulations, Lorna. So I'm going to pass over to both of you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we're very happy about Fiona's ride. She had some few mistakes, but that's okay. She is going in to learn Grand Prix, and that's what we're practicing up. Next rider is entering. Peter?
Well, it's very nice now to have company here with Lone. Very successful Grand Prix rider, as everybody knows, and winner of medals at many championships. And she, as we said, is the trainer of Fiona McNaught. And she will join us here a little bit in the second half of the freestyle, where we see now Anjanette Harten with Alladin. Quite an elegant horse. What do you think?
Yeah, I haven't seen Anjanette Harten very often. I think she's actually a new Grand Prix rider in Australia, if I'm well informed. But she had quite a good ride too in the Grand Prix 2 days ago. That's a very nice, beautiful black, I'm not sure, gelding or what we got there? Gelding, yeah, gelding. Some nice half passes. It's not always in the freestyle easy to find the right way, fitting to your horse, fitting to yourself, especially some horses might get a bit tense in this atmosphere. This one looks quite relaxed about the whole thing. That makes it a lot easier. As if you have a problem with it, get really tense in the test, and you have to try to find some other possibilities to get around.
Actually, Luna, maybe you, from your experience, what would you say? I would say it's if you have a rider and a horse which is not so experienced, it's better to start with some easier things in order to really get used to the arena and everything, and then slowly do more difficult things.
Exactly. I know that from my own horse at the moment. He's only 10 years old, and we started with some freestyle last year in September, and I already changed the freestyle 2 times since then, because we started very easy going and just let him get into the whole thing and relax, so it didn't need to put a lot of pressure on him. As I said, we changed it 2 times, the last time before the World Cup final, and so it got more and more difficult, of course. But now again, I know my horse in the arena. I know what I can do with him, what I can think, what he will be able to do without making it too difficult. That's the whole choreography of a freestyle. Always takes really some time.
Well, I agree, huh? It's from my experience, it's better to have it a little easier and everything works than make it too difficult and you make too many mistakes. In this case here, we saw just before a very nice piaffe. In the canter, we would ask for a little bit more activity and impulsion. Also, we can see the horse can do quite a good pirouette. But now, again, the basic canter, it needs more, really more engagement to really look good.
That's, of course, also can happen because the rider, we have to ride a bit to the music, and it seemed like here in the corner she had to wait a little bit for that extended canter music, so she slows down. And then again, if you forget to ride a little bit at the same time, it looks exactly like you say, and that's what it ends up like. That's what makes freestyle so difficult. Also because the horses might be doing it 1 week good, next week you have just a little bit higher trot or a little bit more collected canter, and you're out of the rhythm again.
And the funny thing is, I know it from myself or from our horses, that the horses during the years, if you don't change the freestyle, they change the speed of their pace or the rhythm of their pace, and all of a sudden the music which fitted originally very well does not fit anymore, so you have to really adjust the music every now and then to how the horse goes. Okay, if we concentrate a little bit on Anjanette again, we can see she did some nice changes here, and then from the changes she proceeds now again into the changes from stride to stride. They are done without mistake, but we would ask, in order to give really high marks, we wish that this would cover, each change would cover more ground, would be a little bit more fluent and uphill, and also more off the ground with a more expressive front leg. But nevertheless, if it's done without mistake, it's already at least satisfying, so we give it at least a 6, maybe also 6.5. What do you think about the passage?
Yeah, also here needs a little bit more activity. Some horses, of course, can be a bit difficult if in the international competition you don't have a whip. You can't help a little bit and get some more activity. Some of the horses are very quickly get clever and know that, and that again ask for even more activity from the rider side. You haven't got any time to sit and, let's say, sleep on your horse. You really have to go for 120% all the time to get the most out of it. The less you do inside, the less it's actually going to be from test to test, and that will kill you at the end.
Yeah, it's true, but it's also the reason why you want to have a horse which is a little bit more sensitive and a little bit more, let's say, hot in the positive sense of the word, because it's easier to control them than to make them go, really, if they are really lazy or do not want to go. Okay, so we saw this freestyle. Hard to say where she will end. I would say she will not take the lead so far.
Lorna, we're having a competition about who's going to win the freestyle tonight. So it's either Marie, Sheridan or Heath. And I went with Marie. No, I think I went with Heath. And I think you went with Marie. So who are you going to go for, Lorna?
Well, I actually go for Marie too. I saw her some weeks ago in Verreby, and the mare get very tense in this atmosphere.